Everyone, hi. So today in this video, guys, I'm gonna explain to you a very important concept of social engineering, okay, and how to crack a zip file. So basically, what I'm gonna teach you today is the stage one or the part one of the video that solves the vulnerable machine, which has the name HA Avengers Arsenal, okay. So guys, many people have wondered how to find the right password for a person's online account or the right password for a person's Facebook account, Instagram account. So many people, guys, go about using tools like, Perpsuit and Hydra to crack these information, to crack the password for a person's Facebook account, Instagram account, whatever. But sometimes the right tool, guys, is not too clear, okay, for you to. It's too clear that some people overlook this. So today we're going to use the principle of social engineering to create a word list of a person's file and use this word list, guys, to crack his zip file. So actually, guys, we have the guy over here. His name is Tony Stark, and he has a zip file actually, or WinRAR file, whatever. Okay, so this file over here belongs to this guy over here. Okay, and we want to find out what is inside this file, but we can't because because the file is encrypted with the password. So you see unzip hammer. You see there's a password over here, and there's a PDF file inside of it. You don't get access. You don't get access to the file or the PDF file unless you find the password. So how do you find the password, guys? Apart from guessing, we can use the personal information of this person over here, create a word list of 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 combinations of possible passwords so that the right password would be luckily among these passwords, guys. This method is applied, you can apply this method wherever you want. All you need to do, guys, is to find personal information, demographic information, whatever about your target. Name, surname, nickname, birth date, city, country, hobbies, whatever. Use this information, guys, to create a word list for your target and use that against all their accounts, all their online accounts, which is illegal, but you're going to understand it by yourself, or you're going to conclude that by yourself. So let's do that. I'm going to use a tool called cup, okay? And we initiate the tool by running cup -I. So first name, let's go now and put the first name, which is Tony. And the surname is Stark. The nickname is Iron Man. Birthday 0108. Let me guess. No, 05. 05. Okay. Now partner's name. Since we don't have this information right now, guys, okay, in this page, but in real life scenarios, you would gain this information, guys, by asking the person about their friends, about their families names, family members' name, friends' names, whatever, guys. You would ask this information if you are sure about targeting this person. And then you would use the information and feed it to this tool, guys. So it asks about partner's name, partner's nickname. Look how accurate is that. Birth date, child's name, company, child's nickname, child's birth date, pet's name. Yeah, of course, pet's name, because many people use pet's name to create their passwords, which is very logical, guys, for the tool to crack. Company name, very common. Okay, now we didn't fill out this information, guys, since we don't have it. Do you want to add some keywords about the victim? Yes. Why? So what could be the keywords about the victim, guys? The keywords would be something that the person keeps talking about during their conversation or interactions with people. For example, I'm going to reveal to you guys, maybe you're going to use my information, okay, and use the thing that I frequently talk about to crack my online accounts. So for example, for me, I talk too many times, frequently, endlessly, guys, about weight loss, training, fitness, shredded person, ripped, gym, sport, healthy living, aesthetics, standards, scales, these kind of things, MGTOW, whatever. So you may use these words, guys, about the person if you ask them about the right information and the right way without them, find about. It's not going to be good for you. Okay, so now let's go back. Luckily for us, these information are here. You see, there's a number over here. I couldn't understand what it is. Maybe it's postal code, city, state. Now let's use that information over here. 1080, comma, and boom, comma, CA. Oops. Okay. Do you want to add special characters at the end of the words? Yes or no? That depends on your knowledge about the person. If the person has an inclination or a temptation to use special characters, um, you may not know that they use special characters in why they create a password, but you can conclude and infer by monitoring the person. See if they draw special characters on the papers. See if they use special characters while they talk. Some people like to talk about, um, like dollars, characters, these kind of things. See if the person uses these information, these characters during their written interactions, emails, papers, drawings. All of that would be revealed to you if you just keep the observation on. So for us, it's not practical in this challenge. We're going to say no. Do you want to add some random numbers at the end of the words? In our case, it's not applicable, but I'm going to explain to you guys how to find out this about this fact about a person. So some random numbers at the end of the words. How do you find out that your target uses random numbers? So you can use social engineering, guys. You can ask the person about stuff, about their hobbies, their what did they do in the weekends, what would they do normally, and you can conclude from the conversation, from the way they talk, if they use numbers too frequently, okay, or if they use like, let me say an example, guys. So person would ask me, what do you do every weekend? Okay, if I am a number person, or if I am a person who is obsessed about numbers, or uses number in their while creating passwords, or numbers are very important for me. I mean, I'm obsessed with numbers, for example. I would say like every for if I use numbers, I would say like for example, okay, every 2 months I go to this place, for example, or every 3 weekends, every 2 weekends out of five, every whatever. I use numbers too much. If the person using numbers too much, you would say yes to this because the chances are they are using numbers in their password. But in our case, it's not applicable. No. Leave mode. Okay, forget about this. Okay, so now the tool has done creating a text file for you, which contains thousands of passwords, thousands of combinations based on the person's profile, based on the person's information that you have just got from them, which raises the possibility of you finding the right password. Okay, now we're gonna step from telling you how to profile a person and use their information and create a word list about them, and then we're going to use this information to crack a zip file. Now, to crack a zip file, guys, we need first to generate a hash for this file's password. So zip to John. Okay. Now my target file is hammer.zip, hammer.txt. I already done that, as you can see here. It will generate hash for the file's password. Backspace. Your next step is to use John the Ripper to crack the hash. Simple as that. So John, and the word list would be root Tony up. Okay. Now we specify the file, the hash file. You click on enter and you're gonna gain the password. Backspace. Let me do proof of concept for this. Unzip. Enter. Okay. Now the password is, I'm going to type the password here. Yep. Okay, see now the file has been cracked and the content now is visible to you, smart guys. Okay. So that's it about this part. The next part, we're gonna crack the PDF file. You're gonna see that the PDF file is also passworded, has a password the same as well. So the next video, guys, you're gonna learn how to crack PDF file which contains password. So thank you, guys. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.